Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Reptile Barn. I just finished a project, so I wanted to show it to you real quick. This is our new incubator that I just put together for lizard eggs. We've been really liking using these plastic storage cabinets for things. One, because they're never going to mold, and two, because they're super lightweight. So we can have a lot of humidity inside of there, whether it's eggs or animals, and we're not going to have mildew problems. And if I empty it out, I can pick up the thing by myself easily and move it wherever I want because it's not that heavy. So I just want to show you what I did real quick. Because it's an incubator, we did insulate it pretty well. So we insulated the doors, the walls. The back is insulated, but the piece of insulation is actually back behind it because we wanted to run heat tape here, and the shelves run all the way to the back wall, so I wasn't able to fit a piece of insulation on the inside, but it is still insulated. The top is insulated, the bottom is insulated, it's all insulated, right? We drilled really huge holes in all of the shelves so that the air from our two fans, this is a fan on the right side pointing down, and this is a fan on the bottom on the left side pointing up. Okay? We have two strips of heat tape taped to the back. Each one is being controlled separately. So we have a Herpstat 2 here on top, and it is set to 84 degrees for both of them, and the doors are open, so it's going to struggle a little bit, but normally it's perfection. One probe is on the left side here at the top. The other probe is on the right side at the bottom. So in theory, with the good moving air from the fans, right, the air should be circulating all the time and being held perfectly at 84 degrees, which is how we want our sailfin eggs. If we put tree monitor eggs in here, we might bump it up to 85 degrees or so. But yeah, we got 3 clutches of sailfin eggs in here right now, incubating away. This is the one that's closest to hatching, but all you see is a nice little salad sticker on top, of course. Anyway, I just wanted to show how we do this, and if you want to buy a professional incubator for thousands of dollars, that is totally fine, and they work great. But this entire thing, all the equipment we used, was like 150 bucks, and then like $120 thermostat, okay? Literally, that is it. And it was easy. There's no intense construction skills required, and it will work perfectly and hold quite a lot of egg boxes. So we'll be able to fit maybe 4 across on the middle 3 shelves, and then 2 across on the bottom. So that is 12, 14, 16 clutches of eggs in here easily. And all of them will stay perfectly at the temperature we set. For me, on a budget, this is superior to buying a super expensive professional incubator. I'm sure in the future, no, you know what, I'm not even sure of that. We may always do this because it's just easier. One trick we've learned, always keep 2 fans in there, because if you have 1 fan and it dies, and you don't realize it for a day, the top of your incubator is going to get super hot super fast, and the bottom won't be hot enough. And you will cook and kill your eggs at the top. So we always run 2 fans now, because we learned this by sad experience. Because then if 1 fan goes out, we can replace it, and hopefully both fans don't go out at the same time. You know, it's not a perfect system, but it's a lot better this way than if we only had 1 fan. A couple other things to point out. I did mention you want a ton of holes so that the air can actually circulate, because once these doors are closed, if these shelves were solid, the air would not circulate at all, right? And you would still get pockets of hot air and pockets of air that are not hot enough. Anything else? Something to keep in mind, the more egg containers you have, so once we've got this thing almost completely filled up, if that ever happens, the humidity is going to be a lot higher. If we have 1 thing of eggs in here with damp substrate, the humidity in the entire thing is going to be a lot lower. So that's something to pay attention to, since most reptile eggs have fairly specific humidity needs, right? Anyway, I don't want to ramble on too much. I just thought this was kind of cool. I'm happy with the end result here. Tons of space, really good functionality, didn't take a lot of time, and didn't take a lot of money. So any of you out there looking at ways to increase your incubator capacity without breaking the bank, go ahead and give this a look, and I think you will like what you see. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, we are the Reptile Barn.